So we are a Salesforce implementation partner. What that means is that we dedicate ourselves 100% to non-profits, and we do design, implementation and support for Salesforce solutions. Salesforce being one of the world's leading CRM platforms.
Sure.
Now, over the past 7 years, we've actually got ourselves a bit of a specialism, and that is in the grant-making sector. So we've had the privilege to work with over 70 now foundations, trusts and public sector organisations delivering Salesforce solutions, and very proud that some of them are using solutions now to do the work that they do better, and becoming more efficient, and really seeing some great transformations that are improving operations and reducing costs. We've actually developed an accelerator on the Salesforce platform called GrantFlex, specifically for grant makers.
Right.
And that means that we can really fast track implementations, and particularly for smaller charities who haven't got great budget or internal resource, it can really make a difference to them to get them quickly using this powerful platform to do good. The other thing that is really important to me personally is our social mission. So the 8 in Hyphen8 actually represents 8% that we give back to our non-profit communities. And that means through our pro bono work that we do through our staff members, it means through our product accelerators like the one I mentioned earlier, and it also means that we often discount 8% from our implementation costs. So it's a really important part of what we do as Hyphen8 is to give back to the non-profit communities we work within.
Fantastic.
Being able to specialise in grant making means that we can really bring best practice. So what makes us different is we talk their language, we know exactly how grant makers, what their challenges are, we know the end-to-end process really well, and we can help them to adapt this powerful platform to really tailor it to what they need to do, however complex. So we've worked with very varying sizes of project. One of the most recent ones that in fact is the subject of our TED Talk at Techsmart will be the National Lottery Community Fund, which is a UK-wide, one of the biggest grant makers in the UK, multiple offices. But we also work with smaller foundations, for example, particularly corporate foundations such as Scottish Power Foundation. We're currently working with the William Grant Foundation, the Co-op Foundation. Great. And we're finding more and more that these corporates with smaller departments need to get off Excel spreadsheets and onto a platform that helps them grow. We have got a title. The title of our TED Talk at Techsmart is How did Agile Implementation help the National Lottery Community Fund overcome the replacement of their legacy system, which is a bit of a mouthful.
Snappy.
But we're in the legacy strand, and it's all about overcoming legacy. So some of these organisations have huge bespoke systems that are actually hindering them and not giving them the flexibility that they need. And so we'll be talking about the highs and lows of that project. There were a lot of challenges. It was a bit of a roller coaster, but hopefully it will really resonate with some of the people in the audience that are thinking about embarking on a similar journey. I'm delighted to be joined by Angela Murray, who's actually in National Lottery's service design team.
Great.
And she'll be sharing stories about some of the challenges and how they were overcome, because she played a pretty integral part in the project.